Hollywood is not short of good-natured couples, but few create a shocking effect as strong as Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson. Every time the two appear together, it seems like the whole atmosphere changes, from the red carpet to backstage, from public events to secret moments that only insiders know. The connection beyond the screen, Hollywood's secret weapon. Inside sources said, "There is a very strange kind of energy between Jamie and Dakota, the kind that Hollywood rarely sees. They don't need to try to act, they just stand next to each other and create an inexplicable attraction." The director of a new project, the project that is making waves in Hollywood, bluntly calls Jamie Dakota the secret weapon that drives audiences crazy. Behind-the-scenes moments leaked, and fans can't keep calm. A few secret behind-the-scenes photos recently revealed. Jamie puts a coat on Dakota's shoulders when she feels cold. Dakota laughs when Jamie teases a line. The scene where the two rehearse without knowing someone is filming. Just a few seconds is enough to send the fan community into a frenzy. Their new project is being kept extremely secret. Sources say the project is being kept so secret that the script is being kept in a private key. Only 6 people have seen the full version. Many scenes take place in secret locations. And what's got Hollywood on the edge of their seats is that Jamie and Dakota are once again paired, but this time, the level of intimacy, tension, emotion, is doubled compared to what they've done before. What do they say about each other? In a private meeting, Jamie is said to have said a sentence that silenced the whole room. "Without Dakota, I couldn't do this project." Dakota smiled. "We understand each other so well that we don't need to speak to know what the other needs." That interaction not only melted fans but also made the director world admit. A rare combination, the kind that only appears once a decade. Hollywood is confused because the reactions of both are too natural. What makes them a secret weapon is not because of scandal, but because of their honesty. No pretense. No attempt to create chemistry. No avoiding each other in public. That naturalness makes people ask the question, what is between Jamie and Dakota? Hollywood is waiting for a big explosion. And people believe that Jamie Dakota are that fuse. A sweet, powerful, and dangerous, secret weapon. One that could turn their new project into a global phenomenon. Star next, the truth behind the secret weapon, Jamie Dakota, begins to be revealed. Inside the crew admits, as soon as Jamie and Dakota look at each other, the whole set goes silent. A lighting staff recounted in a private conversation. There was a simple scene, but just because Jamie looked at Dakota a little too long, the whole crew stopped breathing. The director even whispered, "Oh my God, are they really doing that?" The strange thing is that their chemistry was not acted, but so natural that outsiders were embarrassed. Unusual closed meetings, just Jamie, Dakota and the director. Before filming the most emotional scenes, the director requested no assistants. No cameramen. No one was allowed to stand near. Only Jamie, Dakota, the director were left in the room. A production crew member said that as they walked by, they heard the director ask, "Are you two ready to open up your emotions?" And Dakota replied, "As long as Jamie is here, I'm ready." That statement made the entire crew lose sleep for 2 days. Rumors about a fateful scene are causing an internal stir. Inside sources whispered to each other. There was a 7-minute scene. No editing. No rehearsal needed. But it made the director freeze for a long time after filming. A behind-the-scenes member revealed. It was a scene where 2 people faced each other, no dialogue, but the emotions were so strong that we thought they were expressing something real. That scene was internally called the unscripted moment, because the emotions of both of them looked so real. Big studios smell blockbuster race to sign next contract. Hollywood is spreading rumors. Two studios want to keep Jamie Dakota as a couple. A streaming platform offers $60 minus $80 million deal for their new series. There's an offer for the two to do a talk show together, but their managers reject it because it's too dangerous. Why dangerous? Because just one appearance together could blow up the internet. International fans start pairing again, and Jamie, Dakota's reactions are even more curious. What's strange about recent interviews? Jamie smiles when Dakota's name is said. Dakota avoids it, but her face turns red. The two keep complimenting each other, beyond normal. A journalist commented, "I don't know what they're hiding, but it's definitely not just friendship." Hollywood confirms, this is not just an on-screen couple, it's a phenomenon. Other directors are jealous because rare natural chemistry, real-life interactions, the ability to emotionally draw people in, without dialogue. A veteran producer says, Jamie and Dakota are like that old Hollywood magic, something we thought had disappeared in the 90s. The real secret behind Jamie Dakota has Hollywood panicking. A behind-the-scenes video leaked, then disappeared after just 12 minutes. It happened in absolute silence. An anonymous social media account posted an 18-second clip of Jamie and Dakota holding hands during a break. No one could hear what they were saying, but Jamie was standing very close. Dakota leaned into him. And their expressions were so real. The scary thing is, the clip disappeared after 12 minutes. The account that posted it was completely deleted. The studios quickly denied that it was an old clip. But fans didn't believe it. Because they discovered a shocking detail. Dakota was wearing a costume from the new project, something that had never been released. Insider, Dakota once burst into tears during a scene, and Jamie was the first to run to her. During a particularly emotional scene, Dakota got so wrapped up in her emotions that she burst into tears. Before the director could react, Jamie rushed over and hugged her, whispering something that calmed Dakota down. A boom mic operator recounted. Nobody knows what Jamie said, but Dakota laughed, a laugh we'd never seen before. Rumor has it that Jamie said, "I've got you, I'm here." An emergency meeting between producers, we can't control them. The meeting reportedly took place in the middle of the night after a tense shoot. One producer banged on the table. They're too natural, too real, the audience will find out. Another sighed. This is a secret weapon, but it's also a time bomb. What's interesting? No one wants to separate Jamie and Dakota, because they're so perfect together. Media experts are analyzing. Are they really falling for each other? A Hollywood newspaper analyzed the body language of both in recent events. Jamie always leaned towards Dakota. Dakota only smiled in a relaxed way when Jamie stood next to her. Their hands unconsciously touched at many moments. Jamie's gaze towards Dakota was not acting. Dakota touched Jamie's shoulder when the cameras were not around. Expert conclusion. If this was acting, they should get an Oscar immediately. Global fans started spreading the hashtag Jamie Dakota is real. In just 6 hours. More than 1.2 million tweets. 600,000 TikTok videos analyzing their moments. Hundreds of fan pages were active again. One comment went viral. I don't know if they're together, but I know they're not normal. A day after the leak, Dakota was seen leaving the set wearing Jamie's jacket. Paparazzi captured Dakota walking out of the car wearing a gray jacket, confirmed to be Jamie Dornan's. The photographer said, Jamie was standing in the doorway, watching her. Not like your average friend. Fire. What confused Hollywood the most? The film hasn't even released a trailer yet, but the level of interest has already surpassed blockbuster threshold. No teaser. No poster. No public event. But Jamie and Dakota created a global trend. Sent studios to emergency meetings. Heated up Hollywood every day. Making competitors fear, this is going to be a surprise mega hit. One critic wrote, "There's no marketing formula stronger than Jamie and Dakota's chemistry. They're the secret that we all see."